The Spin-off Podcast Network.
This is Kiwi is back for a brand new season with more inspiring kōrero from special guests including rugby player, father and role model TJ Perenara.
My family bring me joy. Rugby brings me joy too, but it's not the same joy as my family brings me.
And global dancer and choreographer Kirsten Dodgen.
For some reason, people think I'm very intimidating.
Listen to the new season of This is Kiwi, brought to you by the Spin-off Podcast Network in collaboration with KiwiBank. Available now wherever you get your podcasts.
Kia ora, this is Toby Manhire, here to urge you to tune in to Gone by Lunchtime, a podcast with me, Annabelle Lee Mather and Ben Thomas, tackling the world of New Zealand politics, from policy to polling, from scandal to psychodrama. Listen to Gone by Lunchtime, brought to you by the Spin-off Podcast Network, wherever good pods are sold.
Kia ora koutou katoa, welcome to this extra special bonus breaking news edition of The Real Pod. My name is Alex Casey and I have been sitting on a dossier of information for the longest time that I'm now delighted to share with you and my co-hosts Duncan Grieve and Jane Yee. It is Treasure Island Cast Announcement Day!
I am both excited and a little bit sad because it now means I'm passing the baton over from my season.
Yeah, this is the official end of your
This is my reign's over. Oh, such a sad time.
But
I was
you're
going to
still
Jane,
a
hold on,
alum.
Jane. You don't know what I'm about to say. You could be on
I
this
could
list.
be on the show. I could be on the list. It's true. I was going to do a funny and like wear my buff and bring in my little canteen and all my little things like I can't let go. But I've got them in a shrine at home and I didn't want to mess with it. So.
It's temperature control.
Like David Brent, when David Brent gently puts that newspaper in the bin, that's you with your buff.
Wardy
should we just get into
genuinely
it?
has
Let's
a
just get
shrine.
into
But anyway,
it.
let's get into it. Let's get into it.
First of all, we have a Substack. If you like reality TV and you like our content, please sign up to the Real Pod Substack, where we have bonus episodes where we will be recapping Celebrity Treasure Island.
Yes.
Okay, so the reason I have this, so I was lucky enough to go to Treasure Island a few months ago, and I've been quite good at keeping the secret. Would you agree? I haven't shared anything with you.
You haven't even
really
hinted. Like, you could stand to have hinted and been a bit like, coy, just some little. No.
I forgot entirely that you went. I
Yeah.
really wanted the cast announced to be, we really wanted to capture this as a proper surprise. So that's what it's going to be. I have some inklings and I'm hoping
Okay.
Paula Bennett's in there. But aside from that, I know nothing.
No inklings.
I've tried to pepper it in a way where we've got some heavy hitters at the start and the end.
What are you trying to say about the middle?
Ride the wave with me. So, our first cast member is winner of The Bachelor Season 1, Chemist Warehouse ambassador, television personality and author, Matilda Green.
Oh, another green on the
Wow.
island.
That's a good one.
That's a really good one. Didn't she just have a baby?
She's got 2 babies. She is extraordinarily fit.
Is
I
she
will
now?
say this
I
from
was-
my...
I was thinking about her
Watchings.
this morning. I was thinking about
you?
how she wrote a book called The Lazy Girl's Guide. And I'm just like, that, you're not. You're absolutely not a lazy girl. You have no business titling your book that. If you want a lazy girl, you know,
So you're,
Ellen
you're-
and Unwin or Penguin or whoever it is who published it, come see me, you know.
I feel like she'll be great on the show. I think she's like underrated funny is my take on Matilda Rice. I've always really loved it when she's come on our little podcast over the years.
She must have got so much advice from Art as well. I mean, he's done it twice.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
great. What a great get. When you said
Formidable.
winner of Bachelor Season 1,
Yeah,
I was
you
like,
can't go back again. That's ridiculous.
I was actually racking my brain, though, and going, who was it again? Of course, Matoots.
Quick little factoids that I collected on the island. Her Desert Island biscuit, she'd be taking an Anzac biscuit. Her Desert Island song, Someday by The Strokes. and her TV show of choice, Real Housewives.
Oh, yeah.
God, she's
our lady.
Real Potter.
She's our girl. Okay, next one. Are you ready for this? Okay.
You look so excited.
I am so excited. This was the one that made me scream. An icon of New Zealand, a Māori activist, artist, actor, poet,
No.
Key figure of the Māori protest movement in the 1970s, right up until his I Will Not Speak Māori exhibition in 2022 last year. It is Tame
Tame
Iti.
Are you serious? That is amazing.
That's an iconic stunt casting. Like, that
This
is...
man is in his 70s.
They're in their bag with this thing, right? This is beautiful.
God, if he's not top 3, I'll still watch it.
I just think that, yeah, like, because he's just... You just read or see him speak. He's always saying real fascinating. So he's not predictable. Like, he's got a way of kind of wedging into situations.
I
like,
think he's going to be super intimidating to like everyone else as well.
terrifying.
It's going to just create mayhem.
I feel like he'll have like a little sort of cult kind of vibe of people around him, and they'll just, you know, like this is like beyond Mike King in terms of the control, but he'll like naturally control it rather than try and force it.
Okay, keep going. This is
I'm so
amazing
into
already.
this.
Okay. Star of Jono and Ben, Funny Girls, The Masked Singer. Star of cult improv group Snort. Second place, Dancing with the Stars. Taskmaster
Laura,
and Z7
Laura,
Sharp.
Laura.
It's Laura Daniel.
They've got her over to the... Oh, no, she's always been a little straddling the both networks, eh?
Well, she very much wasn't
has.
originally, but she's now. They all straddle
This
now.
is a natural home. This is something I would imagine it was a matter of time until Laura turned up on the island. So great
Very
to see
excited
it. Going to
to
be
see
funny.
her.
Yeah.
Very excited.
I think she's super competitive. You know, I
Yes.
think she preps hard, and I think she will be one to watch. Fun fact, her song of choice on the island was Sexual by Naked.
Wow.
So there you go.
That's two very sexy
That's just two words. 2 words we'll probably have to bleep out. Okay. I've got 3 words for you. Damo from IT.
You're kidding me. Grant Lobbin.
It's Grant Lobbin
Oh!
from Shortland Street.
Damo.
Damo.
Wow.
This is amazing.
Damo.
This is
Right.
amazing.
Damo.
Oh my God.
And Damo is still streeting?
I don't think he is.
No, he's not
Was he?
anymore.
No.
Dude.
He had a hard run. Damo battled bowel cancer, survived a shooting, was hit by a bus.
Oh, so many things.
We will remain
Kept
to see
falling
if
in
Grant
love, which
Lobbin.
is kind of the same. No.
Exactly. Very excited about that.
That's great.
Should we just keep moving on? Next is someone who I've always had a real soft spot for. She was the co-host of The Cafe with our beloved Mike Puru, former host on Today FM, Coast and Hodaki. It's Melanie Homer.
I love Melanie Homer. She likes my Instagram sometimes.
I used to like her on Instagram too. She was a really nice lady to talk to online.
She's a lovely lady. What a
Yeah, I'm
lovely
excited
lady.
about her. She's also got, she loves the ocean, she loves sailing and surfing, which I think will be important
key
here.
attributes, because sometimes they can get into trouble here.
Yeah.
Her desert island biscuit of choice, lemon treat. Very rare, very strange.
What is a lemon treat? Is that the one with the lemony sort of filling in the middle? Like
Yeah, and it's almost like between 2 crackers with
Yeah.
salt
That's
on top.
right.
Like
Yeah,
it's kind of
It's
psycho.
it's a sophisticated
It is.
Becky.
It really is.
She's a
Okay,
sophisticated
Good on her.
lady.
moving on. Okay, we have a rugby league legend,
Okay,
folks.
I'm listening.
Former captain of the New Zealand Warriors, also holds a Master's in Business Administration and became a member of the New Zealand Order of Merit in 2011. Any guesses?
Monty Beaton?
Stacey Jones?
Steve Price.
Oh, Steve Price!
Wow,
Steve
Mel
Price.
Albert's own.
He's got
eventually.
he's the one with the really gravelly voice, eh?
Really great.
He does have a gravelly
Yeah,
voice.
I think that they just get hit in
I
the
know my
larynx
Warriors.
or the whatever this thing is. What's that called?
Throat.
I don't know. Over and over, but yeah, he's got an incredible voice. He's Australian too. Is that have we had many Australians on the
On the island.
island before?
Can't answer that question. Let's move on. We've
do
still
not
got
think so.
many more to get through.
His Desert Island TV show, Shawshank Redemption. Not strictly a show, but
Oh,
respect to
I
Steve
love
Price.
that.
Okay, next one. Okay, this
Bodes
is
well.
exciting. I mean, they're all exciting, but this one is a friend of the pod, a subscriber to our Substack,
No.
early spin-off contributor, host of Repressed Memories, Abandonment Issues.
No.
It is James Masterpick.
James Masterpick.
Oh, he's going to get eaten alive, but
No,
I love it. But
no,
he is
no.
wily as hell.
He's wily as hell.
He's
He's got a
wily.
brain the size of a galaxy.
Please tell me Sue Nicholson's there. I mean, that would just be a
Oh my
dream.
god!
Can you imagine?
The stunt casting possibilities are endless. He's I feel like, I think, Alex, you and I both saw his most recent stand-up, and he's so, like, sort of dirty and sneaky and shit-talky in it. Like, if he brings that energy to the island, it will be such great TV. Like, that's not like, because a lot of the comedians they've had on it are very sort of, like, big personalities. Like, James is not like that. Like, and I think that will be very, very curious as a thing to be circulated.
I also went to his show with you, Duncan, but that's okay.
Oh!
It's fine. I mean, it's just a side note. It's cool.
Did you go with me, or did we just both go at the same time?
We both went to the same time. But
Yeah.
we talked. We
My
saw each other there.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. I will be interested to see James up against the elements. I will say on the day that I interviewed him, he had wiped sunblock in his eye and he almost needed like to be medevaced.
Look, when I said he's going to get eaten alive, I meant by mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Obviously. And I'm speaking
Yes.
from experience. Sorry, I've also been on
Were
the
you
show.
on-
I was. Yeah. What?
Crazy.
Yeah, you haven't forgotten already, surely, because it wasn't that long ago. It's this year.
Where's that crisp buff? Okay. We've got 2 more on this team, so we've got...
Just quickly, I just want to
Yeah.
say, sorry, on James, I know you've sort of said it, but I'm going to say it in very plain language. We have a corny on the island.
Whoa, again.
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 Just food for thought. Carry on.
It's
Delicious.
interesting. It's interesting, isn't it?
Corn for thought.
So we have an actor, another Shortland Street actor,
Okay.
who most notably played the sassy character Gio in the bilingual series Ahikaro of TVNZ, is also presented for Te Wiki o Te Reo Māori, was starred first in Shortland Street Retribution, which is something that I forgot about, and then became core cast in 2021. It's Turia Schmidt Peke.
No. Sorry.
That's the wrong era
That's
for
just the
us.
wrong
You know
era.
what? That's okay because
post
I feel
the volcano.
confident. I think she's going to be a star.
What's her
I got
character?
such a good vibe of her. Her character in Shortland Street was Steph in 2021. She's young.
Oh God, yes.
She's
No,
young.
yes. I recognise her. Looked her up. I recognise her.
The reason why I think she's going to be great is because she seemed great, and also she chose Chit Chat as her biscuit,
Yeah.
which
Good.
is very
She's got-
unusual.
Well, especially as it's a competitor to Tim Tam, isn't it? And
Yeah.
that's
she said this.
But they
She
don't,
says-
they don't punch as hard as Tim Tam. Can I make a comment? I suppose
Yes.
that's sort of what this podcast's about, isn't it? James, Shorty Street Scandal, his Shortland Street Obsessive, with 2 Shortland Street cast members on his team. Will he be able to contain himself?
and we're only halfway through the
Okay,
list.
there's
there
more
are
coming.
more Shortland Street stars to come.
my God.
They really are trying to get the
okay,
Shortland
okay.
Street
I'm
audience straight
still
across.
with knowing that James there, still really hoping for Sue Nicholson or Drew Nemia.
Or Kelvin
Okay,
Crookshank.
okay. Next, we have host of Squirt, Studio 2. He's presented on Breakfast, Good Morning, You Live, Kiwi Living, 7 Sharp, Country House Hunters. It's Matt Gibb.
Matt Gibb,
Matt
huge
Gibb.
fan of the Morningside Pie scene. Matt Gibb.
Ah, pie detective, self-proclaimed. Love Matt Gibb. We'll watch Matt Gibb do anything. One of the nicest guys in the world.
It's such a great
Not
guy.
sure how long he'll last on this show
I
because
think-
of that.
Yeah. Lovely,
he
lovely
is,
man.
He is a really nice man.
Okay, we're moving on from one media icon to another. This woman has been on our screens for over 25 years. Most well known as a presenter of TVNZ's Good Morning from 1997 to 2003. Also ran a Subway franchise once. It's Mary Lambie!
Lambie, hold the phone.
Guess when I was last hanging out with Mary Lambie?
Last
45
night.
minutes ago.
What?
That's a true fact. We just did Duncan Garner's podcast together. Mary Lambie
That's
rocks
crazy.
the house.
She
and
is amazing.
she's still got it, is what I would say after having done a podcast with her. I mean,
Wow.
the 2 Duncans and Mary, honestly, I was like, is this the new Real Pod? Like, am I being recruited into a new show? So Mary's great.
That's a really different real pod, though.
Yeah, it is a bit different. Different energy, different subjects.
Can you imagine if we were all? Can you imagine if we were all on the island at one time, and
Oh.
split into 3 different tribes? Oh, it'd be awful.
I don't know how it would
Shudder
work.
to think.
Hey,
be
Mary
too
Lambie,
much.
incredible. That era,
Really good,
that era
really
of Mary
good.
Lambie on Good Morning.
And that's, I mean, this is another big treat for James. Like, I feel like they've really like loaded up his his obsessions. Let's
Mm-hmm.
keep going.
And she's spicy. She was not there actually. I didn't get to interview her because she was sick the day that we were doing interviews, but I did a pickup after they'd actually shot the show, and she gave me a teaser which I will now share with you, where she said there will be someone in this cast who will be pissing themselves every night in the lead up to the show going to air.
Whoa.
So there you go.
That is
Okay, next.
great.
Another comedian, Fred Award-winning comedian, actor, writer, one half of Dancing with the Stars' first same-sex pairing from 7 Days. Have you been paying attention? Funny Girls, the spin-off's own docu-series, Chris and Eli's Porn Revolution. It is
It's
Eli
Eli?
Mathewson.
Yay!
I called it.
Only a matter of time. Only a matter of time.
Fantastic. And he deserves it after the Dancing with the Stars travesty. He
Oh,
deserves
God.
like a longer...
Unless he gets the guy in
God,
Montgomery, that would be
he could get
terrible.
Montgomery, couldn't he?
Simply can't.
Great,
Very exciting.
though.
And a fellow castmate from Dancing with the Stars, New Zealand mental health activist, author, speaker, TikToker.
Jazz.
It's Jazz
Jazz
Thornton.
Thornton. Again, only a matter of time.
Quality TV personality.
She
Jess
dated
Thornton
one
now.
of the camera operators from Treasure Island.
Is that okay?
Yeah, no,
Is
he
that
was
for
all over her Instagram. It's fine. She was quite public about it, but he was like on my team's. I didn't know that he was dating her at the time. I don't know if he was dating her at the time. But anyway, they dated. Apparently, they're not anymore. But that's just a factoid from when I was on Treasure Island.
Oh, that's
Fans
right.
versus
Yeah.
faves. Yeah. Anyway,
Thank
carry
you for
on.
that.
Sorry.
Okay, next up, another Shortland Street legend.
What?
Gird your loins.
No.
You'll know this woman from Young Hercules, Xena Warrior Princess, The Tribe, Mercy Peak, 800 Words, Filthy Rich, Cousins, everything that's ever happened in New Zealand television. It's Miriama Smith.
Wow.
Whoa.
Huge get.
Jeepers
Throwback.
creepers.
Also, just incredibly cool lady. Interviewed her a couple of times. She's got it. She's gonna be great on TV.
This show has gone from probably them begging people to be on it back in 2000 and whatever to like people lining up at the doors, agents ringing up going, please, can you
Yeah.
cast my talent?
Yeah.
This is amazing.
What Miriama is also, she has a bachelor's in like sport and something or other, and she's a yoga teacher. So she's got it all.
What's she
She's got
what's
the
she like with
mental
puzzles?
game.
What's she like with puzzles? You know?
Ooh.
Yeah, big question.
Remains to be seen. Her biscuit of choice is a chocolate macaron, though. I can tell you that
This,
for free.
we are not finished. We're probably like 2/3, 3/4 of the way through. Mm-hmm. This feels like one of the best casts yet to me so far, just in terms of the chaotic sort of just tapping New Zealand's vein and seeing what comes outness of it.
And
Great.
the
exciting.
breadth,
It's
the
exciting.
breadth of
Yeah.
talent
The
is
breadth.
just unreal. Okay, how many?
We've got more to go,
how many?
guys.
Because
We're
how many
not
are
even
there? Is it
there.
the full 21 cast?
No, it's a slightly slimmed down. I think it's 18.
Okay.
Okay, next. Another TV host, rose to fame as the host of Studio 2, so we'll be familiar with Matt Gibb.
Yeah.
Currently hosts the famous What's On at Chemist Warehouse, my favourite online show.
Isn't that
so
you?
would have worked with Matilda Rice. Does the Lotto draw. It's Jordan Vandermeid.
Oh, auctioneer as well. Sold me my house.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Auctioneer for UP.
That's crazy.
Unlimited potential.
And the man has unlimited potential. Lovely
He actually
guy.
does. Also low-key, former tennis champion, medalled decathlete, 2003 and 2004 Junior Māori Sportsperson of the Year. So I would say
Too
keep
many-
an
What?
eye on
Too many
Jordan.
good things.
Yeah, that's
share it
that's
around,
scary.
mate. Wow, that's incredible.
All right.
I will also say when I flew to, because they also filmed it in Wanaka, we haven't talked about that yet, but so when we were flying there, there's that thing where you're in the departures lounge, and I was like, am I going to be on the plane with the cast? You know, and I was like, I started to I saw like a flash of Eli Mathewson, and I was like, okay. And then I sat down. I was sitting next to Jordan. So we chatted the entire way. Lovely guy. Really hope he goes far. Okay, next. Another fantastic comedian, one of my favourite comedians of all time. You would have seen her on Have You Been Paying Attention? Guymont Spelling Bee. Now, more recently, Paddy Gower Has Issues. It's Courtney Dawson.
Courtney Dawson. This is an
Courtney
amazing.
Dawson.
It's an amazing comedy lineup as well.
It is. It is.
But also, it's not. It's quite like a diverse, fresh comedy lineup.
Yeah.
Like it's not people who you might be a bit almost over familiar with. This is outstanding work from.
I think
someone.
after they lost Guymont so early, they realised we need to hedge our bets
Yeah.
and, have like
Stack the
3 to
deck.
4 comedians
Yeah.
just in case, because we need our narrators. Also, Courtney Dawson is in the spin-off's Fantastic First series, which you should all go watch. Very excited to see her. Okay, next. Now, this is kind of a slight wild card. You might not recognize his name. It's Nick Arfor. Does that ring any bells to either of you?
No.
Most famously performed for years and years and years as Simba in The Lion King in the musical.
I saw The Lion King.
Oh, I think I might have just read an interview with him. Has he got
Were you just on a
another
podcast with him?
I mean, I'm on so many, it's hard to keep up. What, can you give me a bit more bio?
Sorry, was that not enough for you? Was like 16 years playing Simba not enough for you?
Well, I'm just trying to look. Okay, fine. My bad.
How many years playing Simba have you done, by the way? How many years playing Simba have you done?
I don't like to say. It's rude to just brag about your Simba years, you know.
I would watch that, by the way. Interesting backstory. He was actually on track to be like an All Black. He was in the
Because
New
John
Zealand
O'Four is like a famous All Black. I wonder if they're related. They have the same
possibly.
last name.
Until he had this sort of like traumatic knee injury, which changed his life, and he began being the person who sings the national anthem for the All Blacks instead of playing for them, and then went on this musical path.
in costume?
Incredible, lovely, amazing guy. Can't wait to see what he does on the show. Hope he sings. Hope he can
You've
get
got
some
a bunch of
royalty-free
singers
Lion-
in there.
Lion
Okay,
King.
well, you've got Laura Daniel.
And we've got another singer waiting in the wings.
Is it
Okay,
Jamie?
another
Oh.
exciting one. Part of the iconic Kiwi pop group. I'm too excited to talk.
True Bliss.
She's from True Bliss.
It's Erica. It's Erica, isn't
It's
it?
not Erica. She's the other one.
Megan.
The other one. I want you. Yes,
Megan
Megan
Martini.
Martini.
Bloody hell.
The third True Bliss member to take on the island.
Oh,
We've
'cause
had
Carly-
Joe Cotton.
Has
We've
Carly
had.
been on?
Was it? I think Erica was in the first.
Oh.
Yeah, we're just waiting on Carrie. Waiting on Carrie.
Come on,
Waiting
Carrie.
on Carly. But Megan Alatini coming to the island. Cannot wait.
Amazing.
She has
Right.
such a good energy. That
How many
woman.
have we got
Cannot
left?
wait to
How many
see
have we
her
got
on
left?
screen. We have one left.
Okay.
Okay.
And I've saved a good one. Best known for his role as Rangi Hiromaya on Shortland Street, as well as a star of Nothing Trivial, Head High, Go Girls, and also runs his own law practice in Auckland. It's Blair Strang.
This is a big
This is
star.
a huge.
Isn't it?
This is a
Like,
huge cast. But
Multiple OG Shortland Street core cast stars.
I just want to say, you've said there are 18.
3 stars on Google for Blair Strang barrister.
Traditionally, this is why he's on the island. You know, he's hedging his bets. Traditionally, in the full show, not the cut down sort of fans versus faves version where there were only 16, there are 21. Last season, we saw 3 people come in as intruders. We're starting with 18. I'm just
True.
putting it out there. I'm just putting it out there.
That's
There may
really
be
interesting.
more.
I have no insights there. I really hope there are.
And
But
the
they
last
don't need
got
them.
a-
What
They
a
don't
lot.
need
It's a bloody
them.
good starting block, yeah.
amazing. But the last 3 intruders, Ron Cribb, who I wasn't that familiar with, but he turned out to be a great talent on the show. Susan DeVoy and Mike King, who was absolutely chaotic, but like 3 big names.
Huge name.
So if there are going to be intruders and we can expect the same level of
yeah.
just gravity, far out what a season we've
I just
got.
love this cast. I think because in the early season there was quite a, we would get some social media stars on there so that we can kind of attract that audience. I think they've obviously realised that doesn't particularly work.
Jazz Thornton's a pretty big social
She
media
is, but
star.
she's transcended
She
now.
has, yeah.
So I think now it's very sort of like, what is the most kind of, how can we cover the demography of New Zealand, all these different disciplines? We'll just throw them into this big gumbo and just see what happens. And I personally think that's the way to go.
I just am so. I mean, this show is us, right? Like
Yeah.
we have. It's become something we really look forward to so much. It's gotten us through lockdown.
You've been on it,
I've been on it. Rumour
Have
has it. Any questions you might have? Any advice? No, the show's wrapped, so they don't need advice from me. But anyway, we're going to be recapping it behind the paywall.
We will, yeah.
Apologies, but that's just the way we run business these days. So you need to
Cost
sign
of
up.
living, do you know what I mean?
Oh, totally. These microphones don't pay for themselves. You do. So if you could please sign up to our Substack and follow along there, that would be
We
great.
promise to really bring it.
And even if you're not in a position to come over to the paid version, there's still going to be lots of content on the free version of the Substack. You also get our Remember When's ad free on the Substack.
For real.
Yeah. So that's all the more reason.
And Celebrity Treasure Island is starting TVNZ2 September 18th. Gird your loins.
Girding.
Are you allowed to say that? Is that fine?
Because we've said it 3 times now. So
Yeah.
it's fine.
I just don't know how to do it. I'm going to have to look that up after the show.
I think if Laura Daniel can say sexual by naked, we can say gird your loins 4 times now. All right. Thanks, Alex. That was amazing.
Thanks, Alex. Really, really
Let's
good.
do this again next year, by the way.
Yeah.
Every year the reveal. Love it.
Kia ora, I'm Duncan Grieve, founder of The Spinoff. You can help us keep all of The Spinoff's award-winning journalism free for everybody by becoming a member today at thespinoff.co.nz/donate.
Talofa Lover. I'm Madeline Chapman, editor at The Spinoff. If you have the means, consider supporting our high-quality journalism by becoming a Spinoff member. Sign up now at thespinoff.co.nz/donate.
The Spin-off Podcast Network.